Anto Lynn's board of directors may have dreamed of making their own car, but for now, they've only created a door, and not even a complete one at that. The front door panel adds a decorative touch to the interior with colored indicators. For instance, the yellow light serves as an additional turn signal or warnings if a door hasn't been locked properly. If someone in traffic decides to make a sudden overtaking maneuver, the panel will alert you. It also displays the rear view camera feed and controls for the music player, letting you browse songs, adjust the volume, and tweak the equalizer settings. Of course, there's nothing surprising in all the listed functions. All of them are presented on the dashboard in front of the driver's eyes. But Anto Lynn's invention will once again allow you to not be distracted from the road and at least keep your bored passenger occupied with something. Owners of the legendary Land Cruiser 70 series can now enjoy a real treat. They can buy enlarged side mirrors designed for driving with a trailer. While not a technological breakthrough, this invention offers undeniable benefits. First of all, these mirrors are larger than standard ones and can be extended further from the car body, ensuring full control over cargo. They can also be folded in case the road winds between trees and are remotely controlled. Even old Land Cruiser models with narrow plastic dashboards can be integrated with this system. The set starts at $1,899. Finding a good housekeeper, locksmith, or welder on a job board is pretty easy. But what about someone who can lock your car and hold on to the keys? That's where Moki comes in handy to replace such a valuable worker. It's a case that you can keep in your car, for example, between the seats. You simply insert your keys into a slot and Moki does the rest, pressing the open doors and lock doors buttons for you. You control it from your phone using Bluetooth, which means that you can't give it commands from far away. However, it does have an automatic locking feature. If it stops recognizing your phone, it locks the doors automatically. Moki costs $139, but make sure it fits your car model before buying. When you're out in nature, the question of where to sleep, in the car or a tent, always comes up. But with the new product from ARB, that question becomes irrelevant. Now you can sleep in a tent atop your car. The company's engineers wisely focused on what consumers want. After all, when you're out in nature, you'd rather sit by the fire than fuss with setting up a tent. The altitude tent is easy to assemble with just the push of a button. When folded, it looks like a roof rack, but when unfolded, it's a fully fledged tent. Accessible only by ladder, it keeps wild animals at bay, unless they're aiming to steal your car. The tent is over 2 meters long and 1.5 meters wide, weighing 102 kilograms. Thankfully, you don't have to lug it around in a backpack. Here's another handy find for travelers, a cell phone signal booster. It works on a simple principle. The booster locates the nearest cell tower, connects to it, and boosts your phone signal to 4 bars. It's powered from the cigarette lighter, while the antenna is placed on the roof and the wire routed through the door. It's best to tuck the wire under the rubber seals to prevent accidental damage. The booster itself can be discreetly hidden between the seats. It's not a work of art to look at, so there's no need to admire it. Leaving it on all the time is unnecessary, especially since cellular coverage is usually strong in cities. You'll only need it when you can't wait to share a photo of a mountain range on WhatsApp. Meet a remarkable device free from Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, or microprocessors. It's a bed cover for your pickup truck. When folded, it's only a few centimeters thick, and it resembles a simple tarpaulin draped over the truck, but looks can be deceiving. Ingeniously folded sliding structures transform the pickup into a fully covered van, and the manufacturers haven't overlooked functionality. The body features removable sidewalls, perfect for safari enthusiasts. You can even customize it for animal transportation by replacing the rear wall with a mesh. Each trunk lid is tailored to fit individual trucks. Its price is $1,329. A young and sturdy pickup truck driver might easily toss a bag of cement or a spare tire into the back, but what if you need to lift something heavier? The Hitch Crane is the solution, as it can hoist up to 227 kilograms of cargo. The crane's design consists of 4 large metal parts and manual hydraulics. It's put together like a Lego Technics set, no bolts required. Despite its strength, the crane is surprisingly lightweight, as it has a hollow shaft and boom. 2 attachments are included, a hook and a spreader. Perhaps in the future there'll even be a clamshell bucket for bulk goods. Who would argue now that a car doesn't need a crane? You don't need to wake up the whole neighborhood by flooring the gas pedal to show off your engine's power. Just swap out your regular hood for a transparent one and let the big, beautiful, boosted engine speak for itself. The Fury Gravity Hood's carbon fiber hoods are crafted using the dry carbon process. You might not know what it is, but what's important is that it results in expensive, exceptionally durable products. Cheaper tuning options usually use the wet carbon process. These hoods fit perfectly on several SUV models like the Jeep Wrangler and Land Rover Defender, seamlessly replacing the original ones. Once you get it, just remember to keep your engine clean. The hardcore BZR-X headlights flood the road with light, reaching up to 1,430 meters into the darkness. However, that doesn't mean drivers will see every puddle from that far. On the other hand, oncoming cars will feel like they're approaching a lighthouse. These headlights attach to the bumper and roof rack with steel brackets. They're ideal for adventurers driving through the night in a Land Cruiser or Isuzu. The creators emphasize in their description that the product looks stylish and serious. It'd be odd if SUV headlights flashed colored lights to funny music. A set of 2 headlights costs $699. The Australian Purple Line anti-theft system is designed specifically for pickups and trucks with 2 rear axles. It immobilizes neighboring wheels, preventing them from turning. Engineers claim that its strong locks can withstand impact, drilling, and freezing. While there's no information on whether the system's body can be cut with an angle grinder, the composite steel should hold up for a while. The maximum allowable wheel spacing is 825mm, and 3 keys are included in the kit. Since this anti-theft device is painted orange, it's highly visible. The big question is, will it deter car thieves or, on the contrary, attract them? Here's another handy item for pickup truck owners: a tubular tailgate. It's built to hold a spare tire and can handle tires up to 40 inches in size. Plus, it attaches to the original hinges, so there's no need for drilling. The package includes the tailgate, 8 bolts, and 2 pins. You can mount the wheel either inside or outside the body. The manufacturer is asking for $2,000, but honestly, paying more than $100 for some welded pipe seems excessive. Moving on to the next innovation, a raised trunk shelf specifically for the Jeep Gladiator. You can adjust its position with a single lever. Just 2 clicks and your car is set for some off-road action. If carrying a tent on the roof doesn't excite you, consider a stylish rod case as an alternative. Fishermen will appreciate it. Each rod has its designated spot, with carefully arranged stops to prevent bending and deformation. The case locks with a standard key. And if you're lucky enough to catch a shark, Lightner has you covered with its heavy-duty carrier. Made from aluminium like its competitors, but with thicker walls, it's built to last. Its drawers can hold up to 45 kilograms of cargo. With gear like this, you can plan for an extended fishing trip. The Lightner carrier costs $699. Current technology doesn't allow all trucks and buses to run on solar panels due to their heavy weight. At present, solar energy is mainly feasible for golf carts. However, Apollo's inventors are determined. They claim that even switching partially to solar batteries can significantly reduce carbon dioxide emissions. The company has already equipped 650 commercial vehicles in Israel, Europe, and the United States. Installation is quick, and each solar panel weighs less than 10 kilograms. Solar energy offers tangible benefits, helping transportation businesses stay environmentally conscious and comply with regulations on CO2 emissions. Experienced travelers are familiar with thermal bags, but what about a fully fledged battery-powered refrigerator? Swap Solar from the startup Bluetti can be charged from home and car outlets, and even solar panels. It just needs a bottle of water to make ice. Smart sensors monitor the temperature, which you can check on the app. The batteries are versatile. You can use them to recharge phones, headphones, and fitness trackers. Plus, there's enough energy to power a projector, speakers, and a subwoofer. Swap Solar costs $652. For pickup truck owners, the Clearview Power Slide system is perfect for transporting the fridge. It's mounted in the truck bed, and with the push of a button, you can easily access your groceries. This system costs $2,149. Completing our lineup is a basic product, a sewage hose for camping. About 15 years ago, the folks behind this project noticed 2 issues. First, water drainage hoses on campsites often break under their own weight. Second, the Visa model motorhome lacks a rear bumper, as it's not included in the factory design. The solution was simple, yet effective. They designed a square hollow bumper with a side door, concealing the hose, connecting parts and gutter inside. Once secured to the frame with sturdy industrial ties, all the camper needs to do is set up the gutter and lay the hose over it. It might also be wise to dig a hole to avoid stepping into a puddle under the porch.